Well, so no, I think we also wanted to talk about downtown is where the new monument's going. Is that
Well, City Hall.
yeah.
So yeah, let me tell you, I am going to actually give you an update.
Okay.
So I was in a discussion back in place one about Ten Commandments monument. You
Hmm.
know, and I had said like I'd love to have the Ten Commandments displayed. You know, like at a city building, the City Hall building, and of course we're building a new City Hall. We hadn't moved into it at that time, and
Yep.
a few other conversations had come up from that. And I really felt like, okay, this is a good thing. You know, it's good because it represents our traditions, it represents our values, it represents community. Now, I get that it's a historic monument, right? And
Hmm.
it speaks to traditions and values. Doesn't mean that it's not a religious document as well. It
Hmm.
is, and I mean it's multi-religion.
Right.
It's not just one, but we kind of jumped into this where I was talking to council about, hey, what if we don't want to take taxpayer dollars and go
Hmm.
and buy a monument, but what if we council, we pay for this and then we put this out in front of the flagpole, you know? And so we had a few discussions, ended up getting an attorney that educated us on, um, really the version that got approved by the Supreme Court that says, yes, you can have government speech that reflects a religious document as long as it's historic and traditional
Hmm.
and represents your values, which it does. So down in Austin, they have one in front of the Capitol. It's approved. So it was found to be in favor and acceptable by the Supreme Court.
Hmm.
So we've adopted that version and mirrored that. And then we were going to pay for it as council. It turns out, man, the community at large wanted to pay for it.
Hmm.
So even right now, we're still allowing people to make donations. We hadn't fully fundraised everything, but the cost of that monument, Osgood Lagrone Monument Company here local,
Yep.
they'll produce this. It's already been ordered. It'll be here middle of the summer. City council still has to accept it, so there'll be just a vote to accept it to put it
Hmm.
out there on the lawn.
Yep.
But anybody that's watching, anybody in the congregation, anybody in the community, it's being gifted to the city by the community at large. And I've
Hmm.
had people give $10. I've had people give $1,000.
Hmm.
But we feel like it is a good. It's a good monument that represents like the position that we want to take
Hmm.
towards each other, in that being the basis of the moral law.
Right.
You know,